The African savannah is a land of invisible boundaries, where the line between life and death is thinner than a blade of grass. Usually, the threat comes from the shadows, a leopard's spots or a hyena's laugh. But today, the sky itself is falling. A shadow larger and faster than any cloud is closing in on the pride's future. This is not just a hunt. It's a daring raid on the king's nursery. The sun is at its peak, baking the golden plains of the Serengeti. The pride's lead lioness, a seasoned hunter, has been forced to make a choice. Her cubs are hungry, and she must find meat. She hides them in a dense thicket of acacia and tall grass, trusting their tawny coats to blend into the earth. She moves off, a golden ghost in the heat haze, unaware that a pair of telescopic eyes has been watching her every move from 2 miles above. From 2 miles above, the martial eagle, the leopard of the air, circles. It is a masterpiece of evolution, with talons that can exert more pressure than a human hand can imagine. With the mother gone, the cubs begin to stir. To them, the world is still a playground. They wrestle, their tiny paws batting at each other's ears, their high-pitched chirps filling the silent air. They are the future of the pride, the heirs to a kingdom, but right now they are just small, soft, and utterly vulnerable. One cub, bolder than the rest, wanders to the edge of the thicket. He wants to see the world beyond the grass, unaware that the world is looking back. The eagle doesn't flap. It glides on thermal currents, a silent reaper waiting for the perfect angle. It has waited for this moment. It knows the lioness is far enough away. It knows the cub is isolated. The tension in the air is palpable, a heavy silence before the storm. The cub looks up, his amber eyes reflecting a dark shape that grows with terrifying speed. Then, it commits. The eagle tucks its wings, transforming its 5-foot wingspan into a streamlined feathered spear. It begins a high-speed dive, gravity pulling it down at nearly 100 miles per hour. The whistling of the wind through its feathers is the only warning. A small statue of gold against the vast, unforgiving sky. The strike is a blur of dust and fury. The eagle hits the ground with the force of a falling rock, its talons reaching for the cub's spine. But the cub, in a frantic, desperate scramble, rolls. The talons tear through the dust, missing his neck by a hair's breadth. The eagle shrieks, a sound of raw, frustrated power. It's not over. The bird hops, wings spread like a dark cape, cornering the cub against a fallen log. The small lion hisses, a tiny spark of the king's fire burning in his chest. But a lioness's instinct is a powerful radar. Miles away, she hears the eagle's cry and the cub's distress. She turns, her muscles coiling like springs. She doesn't just run, she becomes a blur of golden rage. Each stride covers 20 feet. Back at the thicket, the eagle is about to make its second lunge when the earth begins to shake. The vibration of a charging lioness is a message every predator in Africa understands. Run or die. The eagle senses it before it sees it. Something massive is coming. Fast. The lioness bursts through the grass like a cannonball. She doesn't roar. She saves her breath for the kill. She leaps, her massive paws swiping at the air where the eagle was just a second ago. The bird, sensing the lethal power behind the strike, beats its wings frantically, clawing its way back into the sky. It narrowly escapes, leaving behind a few feathers. The mother stands over her cubs, her breathing heavy, her eyes scanning the blue horizon. She grooms the cub, her rough tongue checking for wounds, her presence a shield against the world. A pride that will never look at the sky the same way again. The eagle is now just a speck in the distance. Its daring gamble failed. In the savannah, victory is never permanent, and safety is a lie. The cubs have learned their first lesson. In this land, the shadow of death can come from anywhere, even from the sun itself. Nature is as brutal as it is beautiful. Today, the heirs survived. But tomorrow, the cycle begins again. If you were moved by this story of survival and maternal fury, hit that like button and subscribe to Wild Front for more epic encounters from the heart of the wild.